and welcome back. You may notice something a wee bit different. I think so. On Saturday I went and got my red hair removed, woohoo, and got my hair all bleached, and as it turns out I really quite like the colour it came out, so I'm going to keep it like this for a wee while. So let's do a quick talk through of what I had done, and if you want to get a similar colour, if you're going from the red to a more, this is a kind of, I guess a yellowy blonde, but it's quite got sort of grey bits through it where my hair's picked up different colours, and there's pretty much some white blonde bits in there. It's actually pretty cool. I feel like I should belong in Game of Thrones or something like that. So quite liking it. It picks up different colours depending on the light. So sometimes it looks kind of yellow, and then other times it just looks really ashy and grey and cool. But I'm going to talk about some of the bits that I got from my hair and how I'm going to manage it, and some ideas that I will be doing to my hair in the next few weeks. So I thought I'd share it all with you in like one hair video. Yes? Excellent. Glad we think the same things. So as you know from my previous video, when I went from bluey green to the red hair, they had to do a lot of work to strip my hair out, so it was already pre-lightened from about here down. So it was, you know, maybe a couple of inches, not really. I'm trying to think how much growth I had. I definitely had about half my finger of growth of root, and then that was with the red over it. So my hair was red and then into this strawberry blonde, and so the strawberry blonde was a pre-lightened, and any of the dark red was my root. So you can see my roots have actually taken really well. So they initially applied, I managed to get some wee video clips, I forgot my camera. They initially applied the strongest amount of bleach to my roots so they could lift all that colour, get the hair thoroughly bleached, get it all removed. I looked interesting for a wee while that was going on. Once that was done, they left that in for a wee bit longer before they touched the rest of my hair, because, you know, my hair was looking a wee bit fragile of itself and didn't want to go too strong on the bleach front. So from the pre-lightened hair it was more of a diluted mix, so through the mid-lengths it was a bit stronger, and then towards the ends where it was at its lightest there was a minimal amount of bleach, just enough to lift the colour. And you can see all the multi-tonal colours I've got, because well, my hair was a bit like that anyway, and then by the time they went through all the mid-lengths and everything, it's given me a nice multi-tonal effect to my hair. So I've got all these different strands of blonde through my hair. I need to stop touching my hair. But yes, so once they'd done the roots, they put that through, and it was all wrapped up in a nice bit of plastic hat, and that was left to sit for at least half an hour. I think it was more along the lines of sort of 45 minutes in total by the time they applied it all and everything else. It then got washed out, very gently washed out. My scalp didn't burn, nothing like that. It was a wee bit itchy, but that's kind of to be expected. It wasn't burny though or anything like that. I was so glad I went to a salon to get my hair bleached again, because it was done properly. Slight itching, and then they rinsed it out with sort of lukewarm water, give it a nice gentle shampoo to get rid of all the bleach, and then they put some toning through, so like a purple toner to strip out the brassiness and to counteract that real yellow blonde. And I've been left with this colour, which it definitely has golden streaks through, and it's got, I just love the colours it has come out. When I was a small child, my hair would have been pretty close to this colour. You know, when I was very young, my hair was very yellowy white blonde. There's pictures of me with these little pigtails, and it's so white blonde. So it's kind of cool actually seeing it back, because when I bleached my hair myself, it didn't turn out a nice blonde, and even though I toned it and everything, it just was not particularly pleasant. So that's why a colour went straight over the top of it. The mint green went straight over the top of it, because that would have counteracted all the yellowness and balanced it out and given it a nice fresh minty look. But because I've actually had a really good bleach job done, I'm going to keep this for a wee while, I think. My hair doesn't feel particularly damaged, and it actually feels in slightly better nick than it was before, and I've since washed my hair, so it's a bit interesting that my hair feels better than it did before. Maybe it's just in my head because I prefer it more, but I love the colour. It's even all down through the ends. It's just, I'm standing on my toes here so you can see. It's just really nice, so you can see all the different shades of blonde, and it's come out really nicely. But, and you can sort of see when I do that, you can see the silveriness to it. It's just really cool. I feel like I should be in Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings, or I should be some sort of ethereal creature. Yes? Yes. So I'm going to show you the hair care products that I got to look after it and some of the dyes that I will be putting in it very soon. So if we go in with the shampoo and conditioner, I've already used these just this morning. So I have the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Colour Renew Tone Correcting Shampoo, and this neutralises brassiness to rebalance blonde. I've used that, and I also used the conditioner version basically. So it's a purple shampoo and conditioner. These were really nice. I've used purple shampoo and conditioner before and it's left my hair quite dry. These have been really nice, lathered up really nicely, left my hair feeling really nice and soft, and it was just really nice to use them. I didn't notice, as I've only just had my hair done, I'm not going to notice any difference in the tone of it or anything like that, but I will make sure to keep these because I don't want that brassiness coming through. I'm aware there are yellow blonde bits there, but there's a difference between a nice yellow honey kind of colour and brassiness. So yeah, I will be using this moving forward just to keep this as light as I can and to keep it more along the silvery side than the yellowy tones. For the hair dye itself, I picked up a couple of boxes of these, but I'll just show you this one. It's the Colour Freedom Ultra Vibrant Non-Permanent Hair Colour, and this is in Silver Blonde. So I decided to get the non-permanent version first to see if it was a colour I liked. And I also picked up the Colour Freedom Pastelizer. I know that I could dilute this with just conditioner itself to make it more of a pastel shade, but this has got really good deep conditioning. It's kind of like a fancy deep conditioning for your hair while you're having your hair dyed. In my head, that's what it makes sense. But this is deep conditioning professional formula, so it's to create soft pastel effects. And you can see there on the back it shows the shades that it can go, but you can't just use a good conditioner to lighten the hair cream and to make it less vibrant. This hair colour that I picked up, I was basically going to aim for this kind of hair colour, which is the lightest version and it's been pastelised, and it'll be on pre-lightened hair. But I don't know, I'm quite enjoying the sort of, I kind of have it going on through large portions of my hair, so I'm going to keep it for now, as I said, and moving forward, if it's just not silvery enough for me, I will put some silver through it and I will do it that way, and that way I just have to touch up my roots. Whenever I need my hair bleached, I can just have my hair bleached there. And I can then always do the dip dye ends. I was going to put in some purple dip dye ends with the silvery grey or silvery blonde, and I thought it'd be quite fun. And I think I would probably end up doing that in a few weeks because this is really cool, but it's still very blah as well. Maybe it's just too normal for me, or I've got too used to having crazy hair, or I don't know. But I really enjoy this colour. I love how it's turned out. I like how my hair is actually relatively healthy at the minute. It still needs a bit off the end to make it super healthy, but you know, it's not in bad nick at the minute. All in all, it wasn't particularly long, so you're talking maybe an hour and a half to get my hair bleached out and toned, because they left the toner in for about 20 minutes. And then the washing in between and stuff like that. So it took about an hour and a half to get this hair. And I think I will keep maintaining it, as I said, for a few weeks, and when I change it I will do a video on how I change it. But what do you think? Do you like my new hair? Is it kind of cool? I look like I could be from, well, I am from Viking blood if you trace our family tree back enough. I'm sure we have Viking blood in us, but I look like I should be a Swede or from the Netherlands in some way, shape or form. I really like it. I really like it. This is more true to colour on this side when I do it like this, because I think when I flip it over you can get the orange lights from my overheads, so you're getting that sort of orangey look to it, but it's more this kind of colour. Isn't it cool? I am just so impressed. But yes, if you have any questions on getting your hair done, if I can answer them I will, and if not I will ask some hairdresser friends and they might be able to help you out. If you'd like to see how I would make my hair grey in future, let me know. We can go through it together. I've not done it this particular way before, but let me know. We can figure it out together. And that is it. Thanks a million for watching. Please like if you liked. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye! Products that I use in the evening I have been using for quite some time. They are very much becoming staple products at this point, so I thought I'd share them with you. I've already talked